Welcome back to the Tiger Hanger. This is Mike coming at you with the JoyToy Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Metalhead and Roadkill Rodney. And yes, I'm turtled out, but I'm not bought out. I'm not bought out. I'm not a sellout. I like the bots. And so out of all the ones that they've got coming out right now, these are the only two I've picked up. And I think that they are interesting. I'll save all my thoughts. Are they perfect? Well, I don't even know anything about Roadkill Rodney. It's my first interaction with the dude, or all these dudes, or whatever. So we'll get into that. And Metalhead has just one minor issue that other figures seem to have. I'll complain about it and we'll work through it. It's not a big deal. But overall, I mean, what do I think? Well, you have to stay to the end to know the thoughts. But to get these shows, these store, I have a link down below where you can get yours. TH in the help support the reviewer out, helps the channel out, and helps me get some stuff when I'm turtled out, still staying in this game for the robots. But let's take a look at Roadkill Rodney and Metalhead with all of his crazy features coming up. Alright, so here they are in their packaging. I'm not going to take the time to do the unboxing. I'm just going to show what they look like in the box, in the package. And that's just interesting. I don't have any of this character, these figures. Roadkill Rodney. Very interesting. I guess we'll have some different configurations and stuff. That's we'll be referring back to that. That's just interesting. Interesting stuff. First time handling that. And then I do like how Metalhead does have a little bit of a sheen to him. We'll see exactly how much. Reflection. Crazy. We'll see exactly how much in person when we get out of the box. But yeah, I guess now it's time to get them out of the box. There you go. Here goes Roadkill Rodney out of the package. You get a bunch of little figures with it. So I truly didn't know what I was in for when I ordered this. And this is kind of cool. This is kind of cool. I didn't do that out of the package. So let's get him set up. As I'm not familiar with this character or set of characters, I do like the robots, and so this makes it kind of fun for me. So I want to start with getting these extra head swap pieces out of the way. Now we got these tiny little ones that look like something you'd see in a live-action Transformers movie that comes to life, like a toaster came to life or something. And some people are gonna be like, "How can you not know about Roadkill Rodney?" Because I don't. I don't. My first interaction here. But so we got this little guy here. He does have his movable head goes up and down. These things are on. There's some articulation at this point and this point for it, for whatever this thing's up to. Infrared scanners. Over here, same thing. So these three droids are pretty much the same. The only difference is the arms, and these are not the droids you're looking for. Boom. So that does that. It has little clippers. I think these articulate too. So you got quite a bit. 1, 2, 3 points of articulation right here. Of course, you're hindered by that. And I don't see these things actually doing a whole lot of stuff, but this might do some stuff. Is that articulated? No. Articulation right here. You can do this with it. And of course the head comes up and down. So it's a lot of repeat here. It looks like you can plug something in, but it's probably just a screw or something, tab, how that works. So you got these little guys here. So they're like one little cluster of nice little accessories. Then you have this one here. So now this one has a non-rolling tread, but it looks like a tread. It's rolling around. It shows on the box these are in the back, although it would look more menacing to me like that. But I'm sure this is how it's supposed to be. Now his head goes forward and back, and I was like, oh, does this pop up? Well, guess what? You can take his whole head off, and then you can put a screw on it for whatever reason. And it does that. And now, oh man, it's going to be hard to get off. He has that, or you can use this. Now, let's put this on here. Yeah, you can, well, it needs to turn. That line needs to be in the middle. Now I'm going to gently press it on and leave a gap there so I can get it off easier. But I do believe this one's supposed to go on this guy as an alternate head. But I cannot get that off. I would probably need to get like an X-Acto knife and use some X-Acto expertise on it. Like Loyal Subjects maybe they'll teach me some X-Acto expertise so I can get this off. So contact that dude, and maybe he'll give me a quick class. But anyway, here is this little guy. Looks kind of cool. I just start wondering, like, what else did they incorporate in this? Because it looks like the chest panel's got something going on. It sure does. And then, yeah, you even have this to come out. That's pretty cool. So you can come over here and, like, repair one. Okay, well, that's as far I'm going with that. Put it in there. There you go. That looks nice. That's interesting. Fascinating. Now, this guy here's got rubbery arms. And so, it's rubbery and wired, which fits the character very well. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. And it's the reuse of that one. I assume the head's exactly the same. I assume this comes off. I just can't get it off. So I get not being able to get it off. Here it is. And then he has, well, these come closed, but you can open them up. And it doesn't, it looks like it should articulate. This thing looks like it should spin, but it doesn't. And then actual rolling wheels. So versus a non-rolling tread, which I wouldn't want rubber treads anyway. It would go crazy. Then we have this dude here. And I don't know what are all these called Roadkill Rodney, or is this Roadkill Rodney one character that just comes back as all this different stuff? I don't know. But so you got the head right there, and it articulates like this. You've got these little arms on the side that do this, and another one of these. So same torso, repeat, on repeat, little grabber hand thingy, and then this spins. You can do 360. It doesn't matter which way you put it, and each one of these little legs goes all the way up, out, or you can tuck it in like they originally had it. And you have the articulation in all these different directions, so you can have them like this if you want. So, fun little set of robots. And don't forget, you also get a completely unnecessary stand and an even more unnecessary stand, so that you can build that. I mean, it's just included. Next up, I've got Metalhead, which Metalhead is fascinating. He comes with all these accessories in his top tray, and then there's a bottom tray, and it's like, oh my. Look at all that. And so we'll have to address all this. It's way more than I thought, accessory-wise. So let's quickly look at this guy and then get into accessories. I do have this thing plugged in the back, which is a drone. That's pretty cool that they did that. They included that. He's got a can, probably going to torch this place and wherever he's at, and like he's a looter in a riot or something. We have removable spray can bomb things, I guess. Yeah, he's definitely an android. Definitely cool looking. Paint in this area looks nice. The silver looks really nice. It's not like super shiny. It looks like it's weathered. It looks like he's been seeing some action, not brand new. I do like how they did back in the day the vac metal chest, but they didn't do that with this. This does look like opening. All these things open. They don't. Oh, that opens, yeah. Okay, well, this looks like it opens too, but it doesn't. Does it? See, this has the look of opening, but doesn't open. These do open. So I'm guessing some of this other stuff plugs into this. That's interesting. That's fascinating. Wow. Very, very cool stuff with that. I don't know if other Metalheads were that involved. I've got the NECA one, but it's put away. I'm not gonna be able to get it out, so I'm not gonna be able to get to it. It's in box 5 of NECA stuff. But yeah, it looks pretty good overall. Let's start looking at these accessories. Some of the figures, the hands and stuff work well. Some of them not really. I'm not a fan of this, so I pull the hand off, but this ball still is in there. Now that I got the ball out, I'm going to flip it to the other side and clamp it and put it into here. So I have to keep pliers at the review table just to swap hands. And that still wasn't good enough. So I'm not a fan of that, but once I get it set up the way I want it, then there's no need for me to like go into all of this. This is not fun. There's no fun in that. Before I pop that bad boy on there, we're going to pop this on here. So this comes with its own little ball and chain. it just pushed into it. Like if you just shut up and stop the camera for 30 seconds, take that off, you could figure this out. So the ball joint piece is connected to that piece. So that's as simple as just give the pressure to that piece and you'll have the drill bit to connect in. So it's not that hard. It's not that big of a deal. I'm a little melodramatic about the hand pieces, but I still, in swapping them out, this stayed in his hand. So it's, you still have to have your pliers nearby for things. And then this can open up kind of like Dinobot. It's kind of a Dinobot-esque thing. And if you want it to look like it's spinning, you can make it look like it's spinning. And I'm sure something else can go into there. Now, I'm not sure this was intended to do this, but it can. And I'm probably breaking the rules of manufacturer suggestions. But yeah, it does that. I mean, it's possible with these 60 different accessories they put over here. What else does this stuff do? I guess at this point we'll go to a left-handed vacuuming system. That should go easier. It's a cool looking figure, and you know, when you get it set up, once it's set up the way you want it, it's gonna be like that forever, because it's super solid once you get it all connected, which is the good point to this. All right, he's got the vacuum. The vacuum has articulation right here. It comes with an old school vacuum bag. This is not a bagless one, and it's barely held together, which is very consistent with Turtle's stuff, you know, living in the sewer and having very limited access to resources and stuff. Let's see if I pull this off. Yeah, it stayed with that because it's molded into it. Here we go. Pop this hand on. I like these opened hands that actually sort of look like he could do something with them a little bit better. And then now, let's look at this drone. Now, the cool thing about this drone is, and it looks like it's hinged too. Like it looks like it literally would open up or something. Right there, it looks like it's a legit hinge, but it's probably not. It's probably just molded in. But not sure exactly how he's controlling his drone. There's probably a drone control somewhere, and I'm just not seeing it, but there's his drone. Connects to the back. That's kind of cool too. So he can display like that. He knows drone's coming for you. Bad boys, what you gonna do? If you turn your attention to the back of this, then redirect your attention, you'll find that he has opening panels on his back also. The opening panels will allow you to access these connection points. These connection points will allow you to insert said thingy-majig into here. I think you're supposed to put the ones that have the side with the little tab thing into this. What do I know? There it goes, and then it's supposed to bend like that and hold its shape, sort of. Let's see what we can do. All right, it goes a little something like this. Now there he is, all armored up. I'm not gonna display him like this. I'm only doing it because they included it. It's kind of a proof of concept that it's a thing you can do if you wanted to. I think it's super overkill. You should get another one of these for something. Wow, it looks cool though. It's interesting. Kind of like there was an upgrade kit for a Skyfire, the Siege, Jetfire, and in that upgrade kit, he's falling over because I'm moving it. But in that upgrade kit, you could do something like this. Freaky, wacky. You can still fit his drone on there, sort of, but these things kind of get in the way of it looking like it's purposeful at all. Like it almost looks the way the way I've got it in there, that the smoke trails behind them are like pushing it out of the way. It's like getting knocked out of the way by the missiles that are flying everywhere. But I definitely won't display it like this. I'm guessing, I don't know for a fact, but I'm guessing this little piece here is the remote for the drone remote. Could that be it? I don't know, but a lot of accessories, pretty cool looking figure. I'm gonna get it set up the way I want it to look in my display, and I'll be back. All right, so here's my look at Metalhead and Roadkill Rodney from JoyToy, and they're 1/18 scale figures. I did get these directly from Shozy Store. I will have a link down below where you can get them too for yourself if you're interested in these guys, if they're still in stock. But I think they're like 40 each, something along those lines. And I am turtled out, but I'm not roboted out. I'm not botted out. I can keep Well, I guess I'm botted out like getting broke. No, I can keep on buying bots forever. And these are robots in the Turtles universe. But you think about these guys. I think that this Roadkill Rodney is kind of fun. All these little options you get. I was surprised there's so many actual robots to it. And with this, my issues, really only problem I've got just with the way the hands work, but if you use some pliers, you can get it working. I don't understand how they're going to give you all of this, but they can't just put in some, like an extra connector for the two hands. These two hands need that extra connector, but they don't give you the extra connector. It makes no sense. You can't have an extra connector, but you can have all these crazy accessories. But with that, great releases, lots of fun memories, getting made today. The little drone is weird, but let me know what you guys think about this. Like and subscribe. TMNT out.